What's up, boys and girls? This is Lance White, and you are watching WGS-TV.
Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer and ZFX-TV. I'm Double B, Billy Boudreaux, and please welcome back to WGS-TV, the final tap out and the host of Fearless Gaming Incorporated on YouTube, the one, the only DJYolz. DJ, welcome back. How you doing?
What's up, everybody? I'm finally back, and here today we're gonna be doing the Friday Night Smackdown review.
For the week.
Take it away.
For the week of November 23rd, 2012, we open up with Miz TV, and I must say, WWE, they're really sticking to this face turn for the Miz, because he got a positive reaction from the crowd, and, you know, reports are saying the reason why they turned Miz face is, for one, I've always wanted to see how Miz would operate as a face. I mean, he made a very effective heel, so I want to see if he can transition and become a very effective face. Sheamus made the transition, and he's a very big face on Friday Night Smackdown when it comes to the WWE. But he's getting a positive reaction. I think that was good for the face turn. He invites John Cena out to be his guest and, you know, starts questioning him, you know, asking about the hard questions. And I will say this, DJ, when they re-aired that footage from John Cena and AJ on Monday Night Raw, that was the only moment in time that I ever wanted to be John Cena, when AJ Lee was mouth raping him.
Yeah, AJ Lee was all over him, huh? She was even climbing on top of him. I guess, like, the crowd likes seeing that. SmackDown, yeah, they enjoyed seeing that scene. I won't say anything about that.
Yeah. With some of those questions, it prompts AJ to come out, and then they get interrupted by Dolph Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero. And in the back of my mind, if Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton wasn't already the advertised match and the featured bout, the only thing that would have come up to my mind is if they were building for a main event, it would be a mixed tag match, John Cena and AJ teaming up to take on Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero. But again, Ziggler was already booked as a featured bout against Randy Orton. But I want to give props to John Cena for his little comment at the end. You know that both Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero have something in common. One likes eating nuts, and one still hasn't found theirs yet. So, you know, props to Cena on that one, and AJ Lee, hot as always. 4 out of 5 on this one from me, DJ. I thought it was very entertaining and a very good Miz TV.
I enjoyed it because the main thing is that we saw John Cena on SmackDown. How often do you see that happening?
Not very often.
I think that was cool. That whole starting segment, because everyone who was from Raw came onto SmackDown to start off. That was kind of cool. So yeah, I would say same rating, around like a 4 out of 5.
Next up, we got Ryback taking on the Black John Cena. I mean, Mr. No Days Off, Darren Young. And his partner, Titus O'Neil, was on commentary. And, you know, Titus O'Neil's really starting to develop some good mic skills, some good character development for him. Ryback did destroy Darren Young. And, of course, Titus O'Neil thought that he could do better and ends up getting shell-shocked for his troubles. They're really pushing over this thing, you know, they really pushed over Ryback and the NXT guys, the Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. You know, they're really pushing over, you know, this whole thing, and possibly, maybe we'll start more development of this situation on Monday Night Raw. But, you know, it's Ryback, it's a squash match. I guess WWE just figured, you know, Ryback needed some more, you know, after being powerbombed through a table on Monday Night Raw, that they needed to have Ryback end the week on a positive note, and he really did against the primetime players' expense. 4 out of 5. I really can't say anything bad about the match. I mean, it had a good in-ring content, Ryback and Darren Young. And Titus O'Neil, like I said, DJ, he is really developing his mic skills very nicely.
I would say, for me, the most entertaining part of this whole segment was when Titus O'Neil is coming into the ring and he's blowing his whistle. He was funny as hell because he's coming inside and saying, "What you doing, Ryback? You're hurting this boy. He's worth millions of dollars." And he was funny. He's getting really funny. I would say, like, if you watch it also for entertainment-wise, Titus O'Neil's building his character for funny. So I enjoyed that part. And well, Ryback, he squashed both of them. So yeah, I mean, he lifted up Titus O'Neil, so you can't give him props for that.
We have a backstage segment involving Sheamus walking into the arena, and he gets stopped by Booker T. Booker T does not want Sheamus to be involved after hitting the Big Show with, get this, a record 31 chair shots from Survivor Series. And, we get the expected announcement, or I, expected it because it was so obvious after what they kind of teased as Survivor Series after their match was over, that it was going to be Big Show versus Sheamus World Heavyweight title match, and being a chair match. I know a lot of people out there kind of disagree with it. The Shining Star Rick Starr steadily disagreed with it being a chair match, courtesy from the Survivor Series review. But again, it was just, DJ, when they make something so obvious, that they have to take it in that direction, especially with that situation with Big Show and Sheamus from Survivor Series.
Yeah, and also this whole scenario with Big Show and Sheamus, they're actually going with right now. It's okay because the way their matches actually end recently, it's like disqualification. It's not a pure ending fight, so the fans are still waiting and they're still watching and anticipating what's gonna happen. Where it's a full-on blow-by-blow match, and this chair scenario thing it could be a good thing for them.
We also get the announcement in this segment that Big Show later on the night is in a handicap match against the tag team champions, Team Hell No. I'm the tag team champions. No, I'm the tag team champions. RTruth took on Antonio Cesaro, a.k.a. Rosetta Stone, in the next matchup. Non-title match, but apparently RTruth wants to get some revenge on Antonio Cesaro for the loss to him at Survivor Series. Now, a lot of people might look at it this way, if, they're just doing something with RTruth and Antonio Cesaro, people don't really care about it. And a lot of people think, with Cesaro winning on Monday Night Raw against Brodus Clay, that this is going to be another win for Cesaro. But no, WWE did not take it in that route. RTruth went over on Antonio Cesaro. So apparently, from what it looks like to me in this, DJ, especially with this match, not only was it a good match, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, but it really looks like WWE is trying to put some stock into a feud with RTruth and Antonio Cesaro over the United States title.
Yes, you are actually absolutely right, because even recently, if you haven't noticed, RTruth is on commentary when Cesaro's having matches. They're building up this feud going. So this is my thoughts. I think TLC, we might see these two fighting again for the championship. That's just my thoughts on it, because they've got a feud. They are building a feud with these two guys.
Yes, it's very possible we'll see that at TLC, considering the fact that RTruth now holds another victory over Antonio Cesaro in a non-title capacity. Next up, we had Alberto Del Rio and Sin Cara. I'm very impressed with Sin Cara. He was great in this match. So was Del Rio. I like the fact that they brought back the Sin Cara light gimmick. I kind of made a joke with it with the guys I was talking with on Skype during the match, that it wasn't actually an orange light. The WWE was actually dousing Del Rio and Sin Cara with radiation to see if one of them will mutate. But other than that, Del Rio looked strong in this match, and so did Sin Cara, and, a lot of great spots. I will call out Sin Cara on one botch. The spot called for Del Rio to throw Sin Cara into the steel post, and instead of staying in the ring, I don't know, maybe it was momentum or something, but instead of staying in the ring or in the turnbuckle, Sin Cara ends up flying out and kind of looks like he was hugging the post on the way down. But I will give it to Sin Cara, though. He was still selling the arm injury. But, something about it just really didn't look right. So I'm just only going to deduct a half a point on this one and say 3.5 out of 5. Del Rio gets the win with the cross arm breaker on Sin Cara. But still a very nice match.
I'm going to say this was maybe 2 out of 5. The reason being is, how many times have you seen Sin Cara versus Alberto Del Rio? How many times? It must be over 100 times by now, because they always keep these two in the same feuds, and they always give Alberto Del Rio the win. I like to see Sin Cara at least get the upper hand once, just one time. Just let the man, get his juice. So yeah, I'll say 2 out of 5.
The World Heavyweight Champion, the Big Show, was in a handicap match up next against Team Hell No. Very hilarious segment before the matchup took place. It took place in Team Hell No's locker room. Apparently, Kane was a little upset with Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan did not invite him to his house for Thanksgiving. Then Bryan kind of reminded him that he had a vegan turkey. If anybody out there is watching this video right now can kind of explain to me, I kind of get the sense of what a vegan turkey might be, but if you guys know the specifics of it, what they put in it, please put it in the comment section below, because I really would like to know. just for knowing, just for the sake of knowing. But he did make it up by saying he would invite Kane in for his Christmas party, and Kane said, I'll come only if I can. I think he said, I might be wrong, but because again, I was talking with several guys on Skype, and they were also talking at the same time. I'm trying to listen into the promo, but from what I understood, it said like Kane said he would come only if he could dress up as Santa or beat up Santa or something like that. DJ, am I saying that correctly?
He said something along those lines. He wanted to either beat. I think he wanted to beat up Santa. That's what he said. Okay. Because he's trying to make the image he's a monster, even though he's smiling. He's a monster at the same time. And you know what I'll say about this segment, right? Mm-hmm. These two guys were squealing first, and I thought like, what's happening? Like, are they serious? Because usually they crack the jokes, and they were squealing and fighting the whole time. And I thought like this was something that was real, like these two are gonna break up or something like that was going on. And only at the end do they crack that joke where like Daniel Bryan's telling him, if we win, then I'll invite you to my party. Are you very sad? I didn't invite you to Thanksgiving. And you should see like Kane's face. So yeah, they did a good job.
I was literally laughing. I thought that was just extremely hilarious. Now on to the handicap match. I want to say about a good 75-80% of the match was really Big Show versus Daniel Bryan, because apparently Daniel Bryan wanted to prove something to Kane. Kane did get his chance in the ring with Big Show. He pulled off some nice moves, but at the end it was Daniel Bryan's pride. He ties himself back in, tries to administer the no lock, and notice this: Josh Matthews called it the no lock. Michael Cole in Survivor Series repeatedly called it the yes lock. I think someone might have forgotten the gimmick of Daniel Bryan. But anyway, Big Show automatically, he reverses it, and then chokeslams Daniel Bryan and gets the win. But then he was loading up for the knockout punch. Kane saw that, came running back in, and next thing you know, Team Hell No double teams the Big Show, and Big Show starts running. And then Big Show cuts a promo to Sheamus, who was in Booker T's suite with William Regal, and says, you think you're dangerous with a chair, a TLC, you're going to see a giant holding a chair. What do you think is going to happen? I'm going to give it a combined score for the promo before the match content in itself, and the promo after the match. I'm going to go 4 out of 5. Hilarious promo from Team Hell No. I thought the matchup in itself with Big Show and Team Hell No was really good, especially the spots they worked with Daniel Bryan and the Big Show. And Big Show, again, with a TLC build after the match was over against Sheamus for their chair match. I think it was appropriately timed, and I think it did its purpose, or served its purpose, if I can learn how to talk. But 4 out of 5 from me on this one, DJ. What do you think?
I would go as far to say to me it was a 5, because the whole starting promo, funny as hell. The match was a good match. I mean, at the end, Kane was actually on a roll. He had 2 drop kicks and he jumped off the top. I mean, Kane had it. Then Daniel Bryan had to tag himself in, mess it up, and lose. It was kind of cool how that even though they were squabbling, Kane helped Daniel Bryan. And the last part was kind of cool because usually everyone gets behind Sheamus because Sheamus is the face character and Sheamus always like tells out Big Show. But I felt this time the fans were a little bit different because when he said, what's gonna happen when I have a chair in my hand, and then they cut the music, they don't give Sheamus opportunity to say anything. So it tries to make it seem as if like he closed it, like he hit him back with a good line. Big Show hit Sheamus back, So it sets up a good match. That's all I can say.
The Intercontinental title was on the line in this next match as Kofi Kingston's defending against Damien Sandow with Wade Barrett of the Barrett Barrage on commentary. I will say this, Wade Barrett really did contribute to the commentary in this match for, I guess, a push now we have with him and Kofi Kingston. Match content-wise, I was very impressed, Kingston and Sandow, but I really didn't see them having Kingston drop the title to Sandow when it was already obvious that they were going to be pushing Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title with this victory on Monday Night Raw. But knowing that still, I think it was still a very entertaining match. Kofi Kingston looked good, so did Damien Sandow. But I only gripe about this match, why in the blue freaking hell did someone in the crowd also decided to wear an Egyptian cotton robe the same way as Damien Sandow? I mean, good lord, that was something I did not need to see. 4 out of 5 on this one.
But I can say that I'm happy that Kofi Kingston didn't bust this guy's face. That's what I can say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's got this thing where every time he kicks someone in the face slam, the face starts to bleed. That's how I noticed. But anyways, yeah, it's kind of cool. And also the ending part of it was nice because they had the weight belt like on the table, and like they tried to build up this feud now. So yeah, I think it's a good challenge for Kofi Kingston going against Wade Barrett. Yes, they changed Wade Barrett's image, but we can't take away the fact that the man was wrestling with Big Show. He was wrestling with Randy Orton. He wasn't wrestling small guys.
No, he was not. No, he was not. But next up, the featured bout of the evening: Dolph Ziggler and the Show Off against Randy Orton. This is basically Team Captain versus Team Captain from Survivor Series, and this was the main event in capital letters and in spades, as far as I'm concerned. This was very entertaining. Very impressed with both Ziggler and Randy Orton. I just loved it. The matchup that had me very entertained. You know, you're up and down in this ride with Orton and Ziggler, and when you thought Orton had everything firmly in control in the matchup, you know, you think they're going to put Orton over on Ziggler. Out of nowhere, Ziggler rolls up with the 30 pin, gets the 1-2-3, and how fast did the crowd change their tones from huge cheers to boos on Ziggler for the dirty pin. However,
he's getting enough heat. That's like I said, he's getting enough heat. And end of the day, remember what the crowd says. Dolph Ziggler won this match without the ropes. He won this match without Vicky. He won the match. He beat Randy Orton plain down. Maybe it was a dirty pin. I mean, he shocked me. I expected Randy Orton to win. When Randy Orton was going for RKO, I thought, oh damn, this is it. Too bad, Dolph Ziggler. And then also he pulls up a roll up. My expression, I was shocked. I was really, really shocked. And I don't know, his stock is just going up. Like as they said, he beat Miz. He was in a feud with John Cena during the week. Now he beats Randy Orton tonight. Yeah.
However, we were not deprived of an RKO on this Friday Night Smackdown, as out of nowhere, Ricardo Rodriguez comes up from behind and gets served a hot steaming plate of RKO courtesy of Randy Orton. Del Rio was on the ring apron was going to try to use the distraction by Ricardo as a chance to jump him on Randy Orton, but you know, RKO, Randy Orton just so fast with that RKO, just pulled the trigger on that, and you know, the last thing we saw was a face-off between Orton and Alberto Del Rio. I guess WWE is going to continue the feud with these two. But then, out of nowhere, we go to the stage. John Cena attacks Ziggler from behind, puts on the STF, and the crowd is going crazy for Cena just ripping and tearing into Dolph Ziggler. I guess people hated Ziggler that much that would really cheer for John Cena to put the STF on him on the stage. And FYI, at the timing of this commentary, I'm actually wearing a John Cena t-shirt. But, because I still want to be John Cena from Monday Night Raw when AJ mouth raped him. I mean, that's my fantasy. 5 out of 5 on this main event. I thought great match content. We see two things developing more. They're going to develop the feud more with Orton and Del Rio. And, of course, further going along with the feud with Ziggler and Cena. You know, we had Ziggler get the best of Cena on Monday Night Raw, so they flip-flopped it around here on Friday Night Smackdown, and they had Cena get the best of Ziggler with the STF on the stage. So one wonders how Ziggler might respond to that attack by John Cena come this Monday Night Raw. But 5 out of 5 for me on this main event, DJ. Your thoughts?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I really do think that the whole segment was good. And also, the other thing we need to think about is John Cena finally got a chance to get the upper hand on Dolph Ziggler. Yes, he's been getting it in words, but he never gets opportunity to attack him from behind or something like that. You wouldn't expect John Cena to do something like that. So I think that's also why it like shocked the fans. And also, Rodriguez, yeah, he's funny. He gets a lot of hiding recently, a lot of beating. That's what I was saying. Like recently, Alberto uses him a lot, that aspect, so yeah, I think it was kind of a cool segment. And I can also see a tag team match coming very soon. I can see Randy Orton teaming up with John Cena to take on Dolph Ziggler and Alberto. That match is like in the cards. It's coming very soon.
We might see that on Monday Night Raw. You never know. Overall score on Friday Night Smackdown this week's going to get a 4 out of 5 from me. I love the opening with Miz TV. I thought it was an entertaining segment with Cena, especially AJ. It got better when AJ got there, but then it turned took a turn for the worse when Vicky got there, because we got AJ Hotness, Vicky Guerrero, Boner Killer. Ryback defeating Darren Young was kind of obvious, and then Titus O'Neil, again, developing Mike's skills beautifully. You know, they need to keep him on that right track because he's becoming a very entertaining character with the WWE. RTruth and Antonio Cesaro, again, they're really starting to dig into this feud for the United States title. Alberto Del Rio defeating Sin Cara. It was still a very entertaining match, but I think they need to check their levels of radiation. Big Show defeating Team Hell No. I love the promo before the match content, and the promo after the match. I thought it was perfect. Kofi Kingston defeating Damien Sandow for the Intercontinental title. Again, I really didn't think they were going to have him drop the title to Damien Sandow, since they were already pushing him, Kingston that is, with Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title. And the main event with Dolph Ziggler taking on Randy Orton. Great main event. Great way to finish on Friday Night Smackdown. And with the attack by John Cena on Dolph Ziggler, it's going to make fans want to watch Monday Night Raw to see how Ziggler responds to that attack by Cena. So overall score for me, DJ, it's a 4 out of 5 for me on this week's Friday Night Smackdown. What are your overall score and your thoughts?
I would say it's maybe like a 4.5 because it was a lot more entertaining, a lot better than last week's SmackDown. I would say that. And the other thing is, best line for me of the night is when John Cena is looking at Vicky. And he's telling Vicky, no one can prove that you're a woman. That's the whole starting segment is too good.
Yes, definitely. But what we want to know now from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on Friday Night Smackdown this week. Be sure to put your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and favorite this video. Don't forget to check out DJYolz over on youtube.com/TheFinalTapOut and also youtube.com/FearlessGamingInc. Be sure you guys check them out on those two channels as well. And also don't forget to please subscribe to youtube.com/WrestleGamer and youtube.com/ZFXTV Network. So for DJYolz, I'm Double B, Billy Boudreaux, saying thank you very much for watching.
Hi, I'm Chris Master 1, and you've been watching WGS-TV on YouTube. Be sure and check out the Friday Night Renegade Show every Friday from 10 to midnight Eastern, only on GCSUradio.com. And remember, keep it on rocking, folks. Oh, check out my YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/ChrisMaster1. We'll see you on the next episode of WGS-TV.